What's going on, guys? It's Earp here, back again with a brand new video about how I ended up ditching a pep rally at school. So this starts off like any normal day during my freshman year of high school. I slip on some pants, grab a hoodie, put deodorant on, brush my teeth, you know, the whole, I guess, getting ready shtick. But I woke up before everybody else in the house, so my siblings get ready. I take a car ride to my friend Brian's. And yeah, it was just any normal typical day out of my freshman year of high school. Just if you guys watched the previous freshman year story, I touched on this story a little bit, but didn't really go into much detail. So make it through all the class periods, and I hear that we're not having study hall because there's a pep rally. So I'm like, man, this day just straight up sucks. And on top of that, I was going through a lot of physical issues with my legs and stuff, so I didn't feel like climbing any bleachers anytime soon. It just physically hurt. So I ended up actually texting my mom being like, hey, I know you don't typically let us do this, but is it all good if I actually decide to skip just the pep rally today? I don't really feel like climbing those bleachers, and I'm having a lot of trouble with my legs. And she's like, yeah, just as long as you don't get caught. I mean, it's a pep rally, you're not really learning anything. So I'm sitting in the back of my science classroom with my friend Liana and my friend Sarah, and we're sitting back there, we're plotting, and I'm like, dude, I really don't feel like going to this pep rally. Like, I absolutely despise these things. I think they're just for jocks basically giving each other pats on the back, which I wasn't wrong. We didn't really do anything fun during those, what I remember, but I end up scheming with both Liana and Sarah. I'm like, hey, why don't we just basically skip it? None of us want to go. I mean, we don't even have to leave school. We can just sit in the bathroom. I'd rather do that and just look at my phone. And they're like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. So I'm like, huh. So how can we do this? We can either go to the bottom bathroom where all basically the people who vape and hit dab pins and stuff sit, or we can go near the upper, which I was much more fond of the upper because you could just sit there and kind of chill. None of the security really checked that bathroom that often. They would check it every passing period and every so often during class periods, you know, as normal security does. And I make a mad dash for it. We all three of us make just a run for it because we see our opening as soon as a big crowd. I love how people just used to sit in the hallways because you can make a mad dash to the bathroom. I end up doing the, like, have you seen like the memes? I guess they were a thing a while back where the proper way to sit on a toilet, quote unquote, with your feet up on the seat and basically like sit up in a upright filled position. So I'm like, yeah, this is a great idea. So I end up sitting there. I push my bag up to like where the tank is sitting. I tuck the straps. So I end up doing that, and right as I do that, quietly as I possibly can, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, cool. So fast forward maybe about 5 or 10 minutes, I text everybody. I'm like, hey, are you guys all good? And they go, yeah, we're fine, we're just chilling. I'm hearing them laughing and giggling because I don't know why the walls were very thin. So I'm just texting them, hitting them up, sending them memes. We're sending memes back and forth. And another probably 5 minutes goes by, and I hear thud, 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 thud of the security guard coming in. He goes, hey, you, I'm guessing to drown anybody out because he didn't like open up my stall. So I just hunkered. I was like, dude, I am just gonna chill right here. I get back up in that filled position. Don't know how he still didn't hear me. And chilling there. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I look down at my hands. They're bright blue and bright purple. They look like if you mixed 2 Mountain Dews together, like that bluish purple color. Because I'm guessing I was so stressed out. I was also probably geeked out on Monster back then. I used to drink like 4 of those every day. Not the healthiest thing. You should not do that, but yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at memes. Probably Big Chungus was a thing back then. This is like prime 2018, so. And I'm just chilling, and then all of a sudden I hear movement down the hallway. I'm like, hey, you guys good? You guys good? My friend Liana, while trying not to get caught, moves to the other bathrooms and ends up getting caught. I don't know if they got ISS or what they got, because I saw them next period that day, so there's no way they could have got like ISS or anything. They just told me they got caught. I think they said they escorted them back to the gym. I don't know. I hate forgetting details, but I think that's what happened, because I kept hearing footsteps, but they weren't like grown footsteps, I guess, like the big heavy security guard footsteps. But yeah, they ended up checking it one more time, and I hit the strap, and they go, hey, you. And again, the same thing. I don't even know how this happened, but they check it again, but they miss my stall, and